Hi everyone, Mr. Birds here bringing you this week's assembly. This week's assembly is going to be a PSHE and RE topic. Now, PSHE and RE are together within school at the moment, and as you go through your PSHE topics, you will encounter some RE topics as well, which is why I'm going to be doing the RE and PSHE assemblies as we move through the year. This week's assembly is on an RE topic, and that is the Festival of Diwali. Now, Diwali is a Hindu festival, and that's celebrated by Hindus worldwide over the weekend that had just gone. There we go. So the first point to know about the Diwali festival, as I've just said, is that it's a Hindu festival and it is called the Festival of Light for short. And we'll talk a bit more about why it's called that in a moment. It takes place over this weekend or the weekend just gone, and it starts on the Friday. The main festival day is the Saturday that has just gone. Now, Diwali is the main festival again for people in the Hindu religion. It's called the Festival of Light, and it celebrates the victory of God over evil, light over dark. It also makes the start of a new year for Hindus. So, like, we have Happy New Year at the end of the Christmas half term. It's slightly different for people in the Hindu religion, and their new year starts after Diwali. As we just talked about, it's the Festival of Light, and that's because it shows light over dark, or evil, if you like. So that's why things like fireworks and lots of lights get set up, just like the Blackpool illuminations, but slightly different for people of the Hindu religion. Now, Diwali is held on the darkest night in the Hindu month, which is either October or November. This year it is November, but some years it can be different. It can be either October or November. It's held on the night of a new moon, where there is no moon in the sky, and it's the darkest night. So when Diwali is held, there is no moon in the sky at all. It will just be obviously a black sky with no moon. The date of the festival changes every year because the cycle of the moon is not in line with the month. So that changes every single year because the moon is different than the months, and that cycle changes every single year. It's not the same in every single year. Now, as we talked about, the year of the festival this year is the main day is Saturday, the 14th of November, when the main celebrations will take place. Obviously, because of coronavirus this year, the festival is going to be slightly different, just like Christmas is going to be slightly different for most of us as well this year. Diwali is also going to be slightly different. So we're just going to watch a video on that now.
We celebrate Diwali for many different reasons, but the main reason I remember is for when Ram and Sita come home from 14 years of exile. And this is Ram and Sita. We light candles for Diwali to help Ram and Sita get home.
When they returned, the people of the city were so happy. So for me, Diwali is a time of joy and happiness, just like Christmas.
Normally, I have a big family gathering with my cousins and grandparents.
I'm sure we'll still have fun though, and do the usual things of cleaning, praying, lighting candles and divas, and eating Indian sweets like laddus, which are my favourite.
What one's your favourite? I like the coconut. Oh, I like the chocolate button. We'll be decorating the house with decorations like flowers, colourful curtains, door hangings.
This year, Diwali will be very different. We usually see our family and hug them and do a big celebration with them. But because of coronavirus, we can't do that. We'll still do the puja and celebration, but probably on FaceTime.
This Diwali will be very low-key and quiet, except of course all the fireworks.
This Diwali, I am most looking forward to eating sweets and thanking Goddess Lakshmi for what we have. I'm still looking forward to watching some of the amazing fireworks, lighting diyas, making rangoli patterns. I am looking forward to fireworks most and writing my name with sparklers. I can't wait till next year when hopefully I can celebrate with my whole family again. Keep safe and happy Diwali, everyone.
And now for some laddus. Bye!
Bye! Happy Diwali, Guzram!
So as we've just seen, Diwali, like we've just talked about and we've seen the video, is going to be slightly different this year because of the coronavirus. People can't meet up and have big gatherings and big sort of parties like they usually would. It'll have to be smaller and more controlled within the family environment. But as this just said, they're still going to be letting things like fireworks off, which is why one of the things that happens due to it being called the Festival of Light. Now, within Diwali, there's a few things that people do, people of the Hindu religion do every year. So within Diwali, people and families clean their homes and decorate. So they put decorations up in preparation for the festival. Streets and buildings are decorated with lights. Cards and gifts are exchanged between different families and different friends. Special food and sweets are enjoyed. Fireworks are often part of the celebrations as well, hence the Festival of Light, and everyone prays for prosperity and good fortune in the days that lie ahead. So in the new coming year, that's what those prayers are for. Lord Rama was a prince who was married a beautiful princess, Sita. His father wanted Rama to become king, but his mother didn't agree. She wanted Rama's brother, Bharat, to have that honour. So this is part of the religious part of the festival now that we're going to talk about. Rama and Sita were then told they must leave the kingdom for 14 years. Another brother, Lakshman, went with them to live in the forest. Eventually, the old king then died, honouring his father's wishes. Bharat went to a far-off forest where he found Rama, Lakshman, and invented then to return as king and queen. But they had promised to stay away for 14 years, and Rama insisted they must be true to their word. So they stayed in the forest, where one day an evil demon named Ravan captured Sita and carried her off to an island. Here he imprisoned her in his palace. A bird then told them where she was being held. With the help of Hanuman, the monkey general, Raman went to the castle, where there was a huge battle. Eventually, Raman killed the demon king with a golden arrow, rescued Sita. After 14 years, it was time for Raman to return home. Towards the end of their journey, the night was very dark, with no moon to light the path ahead. So to help the king Raman, and Queen Sita find their way, all people place small lamps outside their houses, and that elaborates why it's called the Festival of Light, as it helped the king and the queen find their way back to where they were heading. As we're coming towards the end of the assembly, just some quiet time for reflection. Where can you see good in the world today? Who or what people give you hope? And who are the friends that you can rely on? Just take some time to reflect on that in your forms. Coming towards the end of the assembly, I'm just going to take this opportunity to just have a bit of discussion with you all about why PSHE is so important and why religious education is so important as well. As we talked about, they're all sort of rolled into one within school at the moment. Now, PSHE and RE are both so important as they're preparing you guys for the next stages of your life, whether that's relationships, whether that's to do with health and your education, or whether it's to do with the next steps of your life, so going to college, university, jobs, apprenticeships, whatever that might be. PSHE is a subject that's trying to prepare you for the next stage of your life once you leave school. Now, once you leave school, teachers and staff at school aren't there to support you as much as they are when you are a pupil at school. So it's all about supporting you moving forward, for when you leave school, you can become active and positive members of the community. Now, within RE obviously comes within PSHE as well, and RE is really important because it allows us to celebrate, respect and understand different cultures. And Great Britain is such a multicultural, multi-diverse society at the moment. It's extremely important we can understand, respect and celebrate different religions, different cultures, and we can all live together within the same country and celebrate one another as well. Thanks for listening, everyone. Have a good day.
Morning everyone, I hope you all had a lovely weekend. It's Monday the 16th of November, so it's not far till Christmas, is it? Great to look forward to. We've got lots of messages from staff today from different departments. We've got some fabulous stars of the week, so let's get started. So messages first of all from your departments, in terms of all staff are all saying if you're absent, if you're isolating or you're absent for any other reason, then check out the your Google Classrooms, because on there there'll be all the work that is set throughout the week, and as well as the Zoom links, okay, for live lessons or for ones that have been put on for you to access at any time. Maths, make sure you log on to Hegarty Maths to complete your maths homework. That's really important. Science, the science homework that is on Google Classrooms, if you complete it, you get a yellow stamp on your reward card, and obviously the more you get, the more prizes that you can access. Technology, Miss Marshall's Year 8 class homework has been set this week, so make sure you bring in your mood boards, and that can inform your practical work. Now, stars of the week, some fabulous stars of the week. So maths, we have Brandon White for excellent effort this week in maths. Also Callum Rowlands in Year 8 for always taking on the Aspire, that's the challenge questions. Ella Crossley for taking part in every Zoom lesson this week and revision sessions, both before and after school. So well done, Ella, what a superstar. In geography, in Year 8, we've got Ellie Pearson, excellent effort in lessons and for generally being very helpful and kind. That's always nice, isn't it? Be that kind kid. Finley Buckley in Year 9 for excellent attitude towards learning. And then we've got Ben Williams, Jordan McGowan, Ella Wright and Keely Kenny for excellent attitudes towards mock exams. Year 11, you've been doing so well, so keep it up. Spanish, Ellie Pearson in Year 8, unbelievable effort in Spanish lessons recently. It's always great to hear. Nerea Sexius, Year 8, for eagerness to complete extension activities. Brilliant work. Music, Year 11, Lacey Winnard for being an absolute superstar, as you always are. In art, Macaulay Water, very impressed with how independent and resilient you've become in art. So well done, Macaulay, and keep it up. Megan Lacey, well done for finding the new techniques independently. Keep it going. Jacob Home, amazing effort and dedication shown in art lessons. Kane Nelson, positive attitude. It's brilliant to hear. Kerry Knight for amazing effort since coming back from isolation. And then finally, Alan Silkins for growing in confidence and resilience when using new materials and techniques. That's so important to keep trying even when it gets difficult. Okay, that resilience is so important. It'll get you through anything. Drama, Lee Challoner, well done for great enthusiasm and getting stuck in. Well done. PE, boys, David Alexander, well done for great enthusiasm and again getting stuck in. And girls, Ruby Scott Leach, massive improvements in her attitude towards PE lessons, so that's fabulous, well done. Food tech, we've got Luke Connaughton for showing pride in his work in food tech and for being considerate to others in terms of trying to make people feel better when they're experiencing a challenging time in the classroom. Again, that's such a lovely quality to have. Like I said before, be that kind kid. It's really important. Sports studies, we've got Daniel Bolton for his effort and enthusiasm towards the subject when attending his lessons via Zoom, and then Tony Erdman for his effort and improvement during his coursework lessons. So well done to all of those pupils who have been mentioned. And again, obviously we can't mention you all, and I know that staff would love to, but in terms of everyone's attitude coming back from lockdown, you have amazed us and you've made us so proud in terms of the efforts that you're all putting in, how you're dealing with the situation, because it's not easy, but everyone is really playing their part in it and working well. And I want you just to carry on being those respectful, aspirational and proud pupils. So have a fabulous week. Well done, Buell.